This is the one where I was like, holy shit, these guys are good. Hey everybody, welcome to a very special HPR edition. I am Scott.
I am Sam.
And we have some really big news. You've probably already noticed, but we did cross a big milestone. We hit 50,000 subscribers. Insane.
Insane for us. Man.
Insane, yeah. It was.
I mean, come on. I'm in shock because we never imagined at all that we'd get this far. Because we just did this out of love and
That's right.
Wanting to learn new music and new styles of music.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of just great stuff coming out of there.
I mean, I agree with you. Genuinely shocked. Because it really was, like you said, it was just a journey to figure out what are kids listening to nowadays and why are they so into it. We had no idea. I was still listening to songs from the 80s. Still do, by the way.
I do too.
But it's really this journey that we've gone on for the last year or whatever it's been has just been eye-opening. And we've fallen in love with so many big artists, including what we're going to be doing today.
What are we doing today?
In celebration of the 50,000 subscriber milestone.
50,000? I can't believe it.
I know. We are going to go over our personal top 5 BTS reaction videos that we've ever done.
Shut your mouth.
Our favorites.
That's hard.
That is hard. I agree. But I gave you homework. You did it, right?
I did my homework.
You did your homework.
It wasn't easy.
No. So we're going to go over our top 5. We'll start with 5 and go to 1. Sam, you can go first.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. All right. So number 5 for me is Spring Day.
That's a great one. That was a really great video.
Nice song, nice lyrics.
Yeah.
I liked it because it was laid back and smooth and just really, heartwarming because of the snow and the Steadicam work was really good.
Yeah.
I just enjoyed it. It was good.
And on top of that, I think, if I remember correctly, Spring Day was also, it kind of became an anthem for the tragedy that happened.
Yes.
With the ferry that happened.
I forgot to put that
in South Korea. But yeah, so it has it's not just a great song and it's on its own, and the music video is great, but it also has a kind of a deeper meaning tied to it as well really.
Once we started looking into the ferry accident, we were just crushed.
Yeah.
Especially the video we did on the ferry accident.
Yeah, you weren't with me when I did it, but we need to...
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, there is another one we're supposed to look at, but at any rate...
Enough tragedy. Oh.
Yeah, that's a good spot for it.
I'm glad you're happy.
That's really good.
All right.
My number 5 is actually a video that you guys, like when we first started this BTS journey, you guys were like, you have to do this. You have to do this one. You have to do this one.
You did that about all of them.
Well, that's true.
That's true.
But Black Swan is my number 5. And the reason I really like this one is because I think we started with like one of their more poppy songs.
Yeah, Dynamite.
I think it was Dynamite, yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of comments about this one because they said, you have to check out this because Dynamite isn't really indicative of their overall work.
It was great.
And this was a really, really well done video. I think you and I used the term performance art, the way that they were dancing in it, and all the imagery and the metaphors and the symbolism. It was just one of my favorite videos visually and musically. I mean, it's just a beautiful song, and lands in my top 5. I just really, really enjoyed it.
Another great song.
Yeah.
Let me just say that every one of these videos is available as a full-length review on our channel. So please go check them out. If you're interested, they would be great.
Yeah. All right, what's your number 4?
My 4th one is My Universe with Coldplay's Chris Martin.
Yeah.
You are my universe, and I just want to put you first.
and the combination of the two was amazing.
Yeah.
The CGI level was incredible. Everything
Oh yeah,
was CGI.
completely CGI.
They did it and they blended it. It was so well done.
Yeah.
I was shocked. Plus the melody is so catchy.
Yeah, because Chris Martin he wrote it, and we actually did a documentary you guys can check out. We reacted to the documentary of him going to South Korea and meeting BTS for the first time, and then they got together and they did the song. It was really great.
Yeah, a lot of fun, it looks like.
Yeah, a lot of fun. And then of course the video was just, like you said, just blew it out of the water, just completely CGI'd, and they directed it nicely so that they could include both groups, even though they had to film it in different countries. But yeah, I really like that one too.
So that's mine.
Yeah, so my number 4 is I Need You.
I need you, girl. 왜 혼자 사랑하고 혼자서만 이별해.
We actually just did this not too long ago, and I'm talking specifically about the uncensored version.
Oh,
Do you remember
yeah.
this one?
Oh, for God's sake.
It was shocking.
It was hard to watch.
It was shocking, yeah. So Sam and I did the censored version first, and the song was great. The song was great.
The song is awesome.
But then you guys immediately let us know you have to watch the uncensored, which we did, and it's just like a total 180 vibe and feel because of all the violence that's in it.
Yeah.
And but we didn't know it was based on the Bangtan universe.
Which we are still trying to learn.
We are still, yes, we are infants when it comes to all that stuff. But we are going to be doing something soon, so stay tuned for that. Again, shock value went a long way, so I had to have this in my list, and it was. You guys love that song. I mean, the video as well, and we appreciate you checking it out. What's your number 3?
Well, my number 3 today is one of my favorite songs. Actually, they're all favorites. But it's called Butter.
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover.
And it was just so much fun. I don't know what to say. It's just so catchy. We can't do that.
No.
But anyway, I love the song. It has a hint of Michael Jackson influence, not much,
Oh, sure.
but there's enough to just kind of, hey, you know. And the set was really effective, but fairly simple, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I think they shot that here in LA.
Yes.
It was during COVID.
Oh, yeah.
But that video is so colorful. It's very, very happy. And I think that was the whole point of the song was people were going through a rough time with the COVID going around and everything, that they wanted to be like, they wanted something happy and make people, enjoy life again. So, and this song certainly did that. And it was a great introduction to the Western, audiences who maybe didn't know who BTS was at the time. And this was one of 3, if I remember this correctly, one of 3 English songs, fully English songs, that they did when they released here in the U.S.
And they did a great job.
Yeah.
The thing I remember most about that video is that right almost from the beginning, I got this big grin on my face that just went all the way through.
It's such a great melody. I agree. That is an awesome song. That's a great song.
What about you? What's next for you?
Yeah, my number 3, you just mentioned it. It's My Universe with Coldplay.
Oh!
You are my universe and
So we agree. At least that's in
Copycat.
our top 5. No,
Copycat. No.
Copycat. Mine's higher. So I won't reiterate too much, but again, this was just one of those songs that just, it's such a good beat, a good melody. Putting BTS in this was a genius idea by Chris Martin, and but just the overall production value, the song, everything makes this a top 3 for me. I'm humming it in my head as we speak. It's just
I hum it all the time.
It's still there. So anyway, yeah, that's my number 3.
Very good. Very good.
Where are you at now? We're at 2, right?
2.
What's that number 2 for you?
My number 2 is On. And
Oh, yes.
I love it
Yes.
for a lot of reasons.
Yes.
Number 1, the beat is very infectious.
Totally.
The dancers are incredible. A lot of them are LA dancers, so they're in a lot of other videos and stuff, and they're really amazing.
Yep.
And they work beautifully with their dancers.
Yeah.
So it was. I love the movement of the dancers. You know, the real robotic stuff. It was awesome because this video was shot right down the street at the Sepulveda Dam in Van Nuys, California.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you look at the video, you can see there that they painted over all the graffiti that's usually there.
If we were to go down there today,
Yeah.
it is just washed with graffiti.
Actually, we did a little video where we went down there and looked at it, and it was like, there's graffiti there now.
Yeah, they had to send in a separate crew to go clean this up before they went and shot this video, and it looks nice. It looks nice.
It looks great. The bridge there in the background is iconic because it's in a lot of movies.
Yeah, they've used this backdrop many times. On the Kinetic Manifesto, I think is what it's called. This is the one where I was like, holy shit. These guys are good. In fact, I believe I had mentioned, who is the guy with the blue hair? I think it might be Silver. We had a discussion about that way back when. Because he can dance his ass off.
Well, they all can, but he's really amazing.
But that's when I found out his name was Jimin.
Jimin.
And then you guys said he's your bias. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess he's my bias. And I'm like, what's a bias? Of course, you let me know.
I'll explain to you later.
I got it. I know what it is.
Maybe not.
So anyway, yes, he and the rest of the guys just nailed this. It was so good. And that beat, oh my gosh, that beat is great. And
it's so infectious.
The hook is great.
Yeah.
Hey,
I just love it so much. Don't do that again. All right.
All right.
What's next? What's your number 2?
So my number 2 is BTS Live Tiny Desk concert.
Oh, Tiny Desk. Yeah, that was great.
It was wonderful, and I'll tell you why it's on. It's top 2, obviously, because it's the first time we ever saw them do something or heard them do something live. We had never heard them do live before,
Right.
And they nailed it. They nailed it.
They're awesome live.
And they were really they were charming and funny.
And humble.
I do kind of remember Jimin going around, he like walks off and does something in the record store there and comes back, sits down. But you could tell they wanted to dance. And but the medley of songs they did, we kind of got a taste of a lot of different genres.
It was just
that they
really,
did, and
really
it was
fun to watch.
so good.
I really enjoyed it.
It was really, really good. Yeah, highly recommend you guys go watch that if you haven't
Good
yet.
choice, bro.
Thanks, man.
I'm shocked.
All right. Well, that gets us to our number 1. I am
Number
so
one.
curious to hear what your number 1 BTS reaction video is.
Number 1.
Because I have no clue.
Well, you guys are probably not going to agree with me because this song isn't indicative of how they are now. But this was the first video I saw, and I was really taken. I mean, the whole time I was smiling through the whole thing, enjoying
What is it? What is it?
Alrighty then. It's Dynamite.
Dynamite.
It was just such a fun video, such a fun song, and their dancing in that was really fun. I mean, that's the number 1 word I want to use for that. Fun.
Yeah, I would agree with you. That was a game changer. Not only is that song and that reaction our most viewed video on our entire channel.
Yeah, that's right.
It was the one that introduced us to BTS. We had no idea who they were before this video.
And then we started to find out about the army, and then we joined the army.
Yeah, really. Well, there you go. Here's my hat. I got my army hat on today.
Cool.
Yeah,
I have one too.
I love that song. The hook, the melody, all of that. Again, this is one of the 3 fully English songs that they released for us here in the West, in North America. So I loved it too. Yeah, that's a great choice. That's a great choice.
There's a little bit of essence, just a little of Michael Jackson, which I think they really love him, which, who doesn't?
Because Michael Jackson was kind of like that too. I mean, he had like that Motown pop kind of feel, and that's kind of what that felt like Dynamite, and even Butter kind of fits into that mold.
Yes, they're very similar.
Very
in that
similar,
way.
very similar, and yeah, great song.
And you, number one song from Scott.
So my number one song that we've ever done from BTS, the whole package, song, video, etc., is On. It's the Kinetic Manifesto. You've already talked about it a little bit. We already talked about it. But that is the song that really kind of was like, I'm going to say it again, holy shit, these guys are good. They nailed every bit of this. There's, like I said, the beat was great. The song itself is great. The guys, the choreography that was in that, the marching band that came in, the dancers, I mean, all of that stuff.
The location.
With the backdrop of the dam, Sepulveda Dam.
Right down the street.
Right down the street. I mean, so there's like a personal kind of connection to it. So for me, this was it. This is when I felt like I became ARMY. This is the one. And,
yeah, I have to agree. It could have been higher on my list. The thing is, it was so hard. You know, how do you pick a diamond out of a bunch of great diamonds?
Yeah.
You know, so that was very hard and difficult for me to do. But basically, I just love everything they do.
Yeah. No, I mean, this of all the things that we've been able to do, because we'll have some more lists coming as we do this celebration, but this was the hardest one to do because there's just so many good choices. And yeah, it's hard to put it into 5.
I know.
But
you made me do it.
I made you do it. Let us know what you guys think about Sam's list, my list, what's on your list.
Yeah.
And make sure you comment, share, and most importantly,
Tell us what you want to watch.
Well, that too.
Subscribe. Don't forget that.
It really helps us out, and we are thankful again for the 50,000 subscribers. It's thanks to you guys. And we're going to see you for the next 50,000, we hope.
Oh my God.
And we'll have another big celebration. Well, we'll do all this over again, and it'll be even harder to do.
I don't even want to look at that.
Yeah, we won't look at it.
But
we don't even want to think about it now. But thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.
Adios, muchachos.